about a Long Island Ducks game.
The excitement.
The laughter.
The memories.
Spending time with my family.
Watching my grandson's eyes light up.
Dancing with Clocker Jack.
What about you?
A 400-foot shot.
Definitely the food.
Getting autographs and running the bases.
Play ball! For game times and promos for your 2012 Atlantic League champions, visit LIDucks.com.
I love this game.
Ducks baseball. It's game time.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
We head to the bottom of the sixth. Long Island with a 3-1 lead. All 3 runs in the very first inning for the Ducks. And finally, Rich Rundles, the lefty starter, is out of there. He is replaced by the right-hander, Jeff Bennett, who makes his series debut here for Lancaster. We'll give you Rundles' line in just a moment. But the first to see Bennett is Ray Navarrete, who is 0 for 1 tonight with a walk, and he's flying out to center field. Bennett's first pitch is an outside strike. 0-1 on Ray. Bennett, the 33-year-old right-hander, stands 6'3", 230 pounds, from Donaldson, Tennessee, now calls Lebanon, Tennessee his home. Former big leaguer who was pitching down in Mexico earlier this season. 0-1 is low and away to Ray, and the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, somehow Rundles managed to get through 5 full innings. Wildly effective is what he is called tonight, and we'll give you his numbers in just a bit. 1-1 pitch to Ray is lined into left field for a base hit. So there it is. Navarrete ends the long drought. His 0 for 22 slump is over the last 6 games, as he's got a leadoff single to left. So to bring up Craig Bennett, the final numbers on the lefty Rundles: 5 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, 3 runs all earned, a season-high 6 walks. He struck out 2, threw 109 pitches, 60 of those strikes, and stranded 7 Ducks on the base paths over those 5 innings of work. So here is Bennett, and throwing over is Bennett to bring Navarrete back. But boy, you look at Rundles' night. He gave up 3 runs in the first inning on a bases-loaded walk, an RBI force play, and an RBI ground out. That's the way the Ducks have scored tonight, and then was in trouble in the second, the third, the fourth, finally got through a quick 5th, and his night was over. Down in the dirt, misses Bennett here, and the count now 2-0 on Bennett. Craig checks down at third, where Kevin Baez goes through the signs. I believe that was my error. I think that was ball 1 to Craig at the plate. And so the count 1-0, and again, Navarrete not going anywhere at first base. Bennett will step off anyway, and I just would like to know what scouting report Rundles and Bennett have had on Ray Navarrete, who has not attempted a stolen base in 122 games this season. I want to read their scouting report, as here it's up high on a fastball at the letters. 2-0 now to Bennett. They are overly concerned about Ray Navarrete first for some reason. 3-1 Ducks in the bottom of the 6th. Bennett replacing Rundles here. And Rich on the hook. He would fall to 3-5. He can lose it. He cannot win it. Up and away, misses the right-hander, and it's quickly 3-0 to Craig Bennett. So Bennett gives up the single to Navarrete, runs behind Bennett 3-0. Long Island, which has had a ton of men on base in this game, and by my account and that of Dave Collins, hasn't had a single hit tonight with men in scoring position. Here's a strike taken, and it's 3-1. I have him at 0 for 10 now, with runners in scoring position tonight. Rays at first with nobody out. Bennett will get a 3-1. He takes off as they play hit and run, and it's popped up in a shallow right field. Ryan Harvey on the dead run will put it away. So Ray did go on a hit and run, but Bennett flies out to the opposite field for the first out. Jeff Bennett just returning to the Barnstormers. He's only pitched twice so far this season, both in relief. No record, a 3.60 ERA in his 5 innings of work. He has been tagged for 8 hits. He's not walked a man, struck out 2. And the opposition batting .381 against him, again in brief work, as now he gets a visit from his catcher, Dayton Buller. Bennett's numbers last year with the Barnstormers: 52 relief appearances, 4-8 record, and a 3.56 earned run average for the former big leaguer with the Milwaukee Brewers, the Atlanta Braves, and the Tampa Bay Rays. So Navarrete stuck at first, 1 away, back to the top of the order for Josh Barfield. And in a righty-righty, he lashes it foul off the end of the bat down the right field line for strike 1. Barfield tonight 2 for 3, a single, a double, a run scored, and again robbed on a great running catch over by the line and left, basket style by Kyle Russell. Took away an extra base hit and a ribby or 2 as well for Barfield. Josh now facing Bennett for the first time. 0-1 the count on the Ducks' second baseman and leadoff man. In tight misses Bennett, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. And Kevin Baez, the manager of the Ducks, telling me before tonight's game that most likely Lou Ford will bat leadoff, so that would bump Josh Barfield down to the 2 hole tomorrow night. And he talked to Lou on the phone today. Lou was thrilled with that. He said, Kev, I want to run, I want to hit, I want to do everything I've done for the last 3 years for the Long Island Ducks, one of the best players in franchise history in his time here. 1-1 breaking ball, nips the outside corner, and it's 1-2 now on Barfield. So again, Lou Ford signed earlier today by the Ducks, and back for a 4th tour of duty starting tomorrow night, with guest playing left field and hitting leadoff. Probably move Ryan Strebe to first base is what I'd expect Baez to do. 1-2 here is poked the other way down the right field line, foul out of play, and Barfield a defensive swing just to keep himself alive there. Bennett also pitched for Lancaster back in 2011 and put up crazy numbers in 21 games, 4-0 with a 0.82 ERA, and got himself signed by the Diamondbacks organization. Pitched the rest of the season at AAA Reno in the PCL. Jeff comes set way up by his letters and now fires over to first. And Ray's got to be loving the attention tonight because Rundles and Bennett have been keeping him tight to the bag as he's held on there by Kevin Howard. And Kevin Baez did play hit and run with Bennett at the plate, ahead in the count, but now Barfield down 1-2. And this pitch is up high, a check swing. He laid off it to even up the count. Bottom of the 6th inning, Ducks with a 3-1 lead. Long Island has lost 6 of 7 coming in. Lancaster has won 2 straight, 3 of 4, and 6 of their last 9. Bennett, the righty, from right in the middle of the rubber, comes set. 2-2 breaking ball, line at the shortstop, Thurston, who drops it. Now they flip to second for 1. No, they're going to say he caught it, and then on the transfer lost it. And that does not work into the favor of the Barnstormers because they might have been able to turn that into an inning-ending double play had he actually dropped it. And maybe Thurston dropped it on purpose to try to get the double play, but the umpire, Frank Leparic, there immediately signaled, no, you caught it, and then lost it on the transfer, so they only get the 1 out on the Barfield line out to short. And they would have had a great chance, again, to turn 2 because Navarrete was close to first base, and I don't think Barfield was anywhere near the bag yet. So that actually worked in Long Island's favor, the ruling there, as it keeps the inning alive and brings up Bryant Nelson for the first time tonight from the left side, again where he's hit every one of his 11 home runs this year. First pitch to him, though, pulled on the ground to second for Contreras. Easy flip to first, and the side retired. No runs, a hit, a man left for the Ducks. 6 in the books tonight on the island. Long Island leads Lancaster. 3-1 is our score.
Hi, this is pitcher Jared Lansford. You're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, YouTube.
Hitter, and that is ball 1. A play here, trying to, and that's ball 1. Can run. He's got 9 steals, but second was Olmo Rosario.